What's up, guys? First video. So today, I was gonna talk about "The Party Never Ends" and the album that Use World dropped a few days ago. And yeah, like talk about what I thought about it, what others thought about it, the mixing, the variation, artwork, and stuff like that. So let's go. Okay, so first thing I wanted to talk about was the mixing in this album, and I think it was pretty good actually. I think the label did a pretty good job at mixing it. Like there was no song that stood out because it had bad mixing. So I really think that they did a quite a good job with it, though the feeling that you were supposed to be at a concert, at a Use World concert, was not really there. I don't know. I guess like the stuff in between songs sometimes like felt that you were in a concert, but other than that, it didn't really sound like a concert, but like they advertised it as. But yeah, I think it is a good album for mixing and stuff like that. It sounded pretty good, yeah. Okay, next topic I have is variation. I would say basically no variation. Kind of like a song, all girls are the same. It's pretty much all the songs are the same. Like, it might not be the worst thing that it is the same, but also you can experiment a little bit. I mean, try to put out a new rhythm on some perks or something, or try a new key or something. I mean, just try a new synth for pluck, or so it doesn't like feel the same or sound the same. Like right now, I don't remember any song in my head other than that Nick Minaj song, and that was All Girls Are the Same too, right? Yeah, but yeah, it became pretty. Feels like it's gonna be pretty forgettable. It was pretty repetitive and almost predictable. Like I didn't have to think about, oh, now what is it gonna do now? Whoa. It was more like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Feels like Legends and Never Die had a little bit more variation to each song. Like Conversations is not a weird song, I would say, but it's definitely not conventionally known Use World sound. Same with Titanic, I think. Yeah, like a little bit more darker sounding. And then you have like Stay High. Yeah, experimented with Marshmallow also. So, I mean, stuff like that. Like you could experiment with new genres, new feelings, new vibes, new instruments like that. I think that the label didn't want to do something so weird because money. They know what works and what the fans like, so why change it? I guess. So yeah, I think it's pretty. I wouldn't say sad, but I think would have been better, like album wise, to have a little bit more variation. Okay, so artwork. I think that artwork for The Party Never Ends was interesting. I mean, it looks like a vomit after you've taken too much acid or something. I don't do drugs or anything, but it feels like this is what I see after I would like puked. Taking like overdose or something. I mean, it looks so. I mean, it's bright. It's a lot of colors, but the abs, like, first his left arm is like crooked. His abs are like painted on. It doesn't even look like abs. They look like when fitness influencers try to Photoshop abs on on themselves. I mean, I get the like vibe, but the background is so like AI generated. I mean, I kind of like it, but I mostly don't. But yeah, it's a little bit too many colors, too many like people in the background. But the weird thing is also that he's on the stage, I believe, but he's facing away from the fans. So that feels pretty weird, and that his fans are like weirdly AI generated. That's pretty weird to say. And also Takashi Murakami made this album cover. I think he has done much better jobs, like on Graduation, I think. Yeah, and on Kid See Ghost, I think those are much better than what he did on the Party Never Ends. Oh yeah, he did Life's a Trip also. I love that album cover. But yeah, I love his other works, but not on in The Party Never Ends. I mean, it doesn't look good for the fans that their idol is drugged out and this is what he sees when on a concert or something like that. And I think it's a little bit disrespectful for the fans and usual. So, what did the fans think? What I've seen on like social media, TikTok and Instagram, I think it's pretty divided. Some people love it because they are already usual fans, and some hate it because they think the label could have done a better job with his music. So the people that don't listen to his unreleased leaked music likes the album because they haven't heard the best unreleased songs. And those that listen to the unreleased music doesn't like the album because the label shows the worst songs, apparently. No, I don't listen to unreleased music or leaked music because I think that's disrespectful for the artist, especially when they have passed. I mean, it makes releasing much a longer process. I just don't like it, but I think there are better ways to enjoy music than to listen to unreleased. But I get it. Like, you want to listen to everything and go listen to some other genre. As I said, it's pretty divided. You either like it, love it, or you don't really like it or hate it almost, because the label could have done a much better job picking the better songs and done a better job at the like artwork. Yeah. So, what did I think about it? So, as you probably hear in between the lines of what I have said, I don't really love it. I like Legends Never Die more. This record or album is, I think it's too the same throughout. And I am someone that I don't really listen to the same genre 20 songs in a row because I get bored. So it was pretty hard to get through this. Or not hard, I'm not gonna say hard. It was pretty boring, almost. Though I listened to it on the way to school because I live like an hour away from my school. So this was pretty perfect for me. But still, like, there wasn't any songs that like stood out that was really anything different than I heard from you, sort of. It felt pretty the same. Nothing too bad, nothing too good. Some songs that I liked was the Nicki Minaj song, the I Got Two. All Girls Are the Same too. And then KTM Drip also I like. But those are the only two songs that like stood out that was good for me. And I heard KTM Drip. That's the only unreleased song that I've heard from Usual. And I really like that when I listen to it, and I'm really glad that it came out also officially. Other than that, I don't remember any songs. This was like 4 days ago that I listened to it, and I don't remember any of the songs. Maybe I was distracted when I listened to it, or it could be that the album is pretty boring. I think there are better rap albums. I think there are better albums. Period. Like, yeah. I'm gonna try to not ramble on here, but I would say from 0 to 10, I would say 5.5. I think that's pretty good rating of what I think, because I don't hate it. Like, there's not a really bad song here. I think the variation could be much better, and I think I agree with those that listen to unreleased music that they could have picked better songs, because these are like predictable, the same. But all in all, I think it's a pretty okay album. So I think a 5.5 is pretty good for what I think. But yeah, thanks for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. Uh, comment on what you want me to react to next time. And hope you have a good whatever you have. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. don't even mention Saturday or Sunday. Damn. But yeah, have a good rest of your day, week, month, and I'll see you next time.